Good morning. It is another day in the shop and another opportunity for us to not get very much done, except for Sean and Hillbilly and maybe Colton and maybe the boss. But, oh, and Hector. Hector will get a lot done. But the rest of us, it's an opportunity for us to try to do some things. But my goal today is to weld out these axles. Hector's getting the engine, the transmission, and the transfer case ready so we can paint them black. Sean has the frame flipped. He's working on a skid plate. The boss is gonna be here in a minute and she's gonna be welding. Make sure you guys let the boss know that you're super excited that she's here working, because I'm super excited too. Love when she comes to work. Anyway, I don't know why I'm whispering to you. Sean's talking to himself again. We're not gonna talk about that. You ever heard of angry old men? Just kidding, it's really not. We like to joke. Anyway, I'm gonna be welding. You guys can see what Sean's doing, you can see what Hillbilly's doing. And by the end of this video, all this stuff is gonna be to Chad's Fab, Kevin up at Powder Extreme Coatings, and there is a chance we might stop in at Cato's and see some upholstery, but I don't know. We might just wait until it's done so we have the element of surprise.
Hi, vamos a limpiar esta transmisión con la grata, tratar de sacarle todo lo que sea mugre y que quede completamente limpia para poder aplicar la pintura, hacer un acabado fino.
All right, so I've got the whole top welded, and I just started to weld on my steering ram support, and I cannot get down in there properly to weld. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cap it. I'm gonna put a plate on top. So I'm gonna make a template, go cut that out on the plasma table. We'll get it on, get it welded. But I gotta grind a little bit here. So I'm gonna do that and show you guys what it looks like. All right, here we go. I'll go make a plate. I'll get this cut out and we're gonna do a couple dimple dies. Make that look awesome. All right, go grind it, dimple die it, and weld it. All right, we got our dimple dies. Not bad for a bunch of kids. Fits like a glove, like a real bad fitting glove. Here's my big hammer. All right, hammer. All right, got it. Now I could have just left it like this and it would have been fine, but I wanted it to have a little bit of a future.
All right, so I'm just going through and welding the backside of the rock slider.
All right, so the greatest part about your wife learning how to weld, it's just so beautiful. Just kidding. I can be working on this, she can be working on that, and Hillbilly can be working on something different. So this is what I call a productive team.
So I just did this rock slider and now I'm gonna work on welding underneath the cross member.
All right, so I decided to cut out some more metal that we need. These are gonna be end caps for the bottom side of the frame. So while I'm cutting these, I had Hillbilly go ahead and grab my welder, and he's gonna help Demery weld a little bit. So we're at almost lunchtime, and we're supposed to be on our way to Salt Lake to drop all this off. I got one more axle to weld. Sean's detail grinding the knuckles. We'll be leaving after lunch, but we're leaving today. We got some welding and grinding to do, but we got this. All right, I've got my strap upper mount on. I've got some spacers built in. We gave it a little bit of space because powder coat is gonna make it grow. I'll get it welded, wait the bolt out, we're stamping over it, we're welding this, and we're getting this sucker done. All right, so like I said, this is gonna go right down in there. And then it'll get fully welded in, right there. I was gonna show you guys, I thought I was gonna have to work to get this hoop in, but it went right in. I just tapped it a little bit. I'm gonna weld that here in a minute. I was just waiting because Colton was doing some grinding for me. We're gonna get this into position perfect and then start C-clamping it tight, and I'll just burn it all in. Our goal right now is just get everything welded, and then Sean's gonna precision grind what needs to be ground. Nothing on the inside is gonna get ground because it's not seen, it's all covered. We're only gonna grind where we know things are gonna be seen. So I've got one spot that I can't get it to push. So we're gonna use our Porta Power, Milwaukee powered.
Hey, oh, dude, that's almost too nice.
We push it over and I'll get it packed. Go, 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 go. Hold it. Yep. That was a lot of welding, a lot of heat. So we got the fish plate in there. The axle will never, ever pull that cross member out because there's a lot of welding, there's a lot of heat, there's a lot of everything. Hillbilly just has 4 more caps to do. Got a couple hours worth of grinding and we're loading this stuff and getting it out of here. Let's go to lunch. It is after lunch.
All right, we all made it back from lunch. I just wanted to point something out that just show everybody that was just getting stuff done. Got Hector over here, and he's just cleaning that transmission up, getting it done real good. We got this guy, I don't know who he is, but he's just welding up the rear end, rear axle. Hi guys! This guy. So he's just finishing up the rear axle. We got the front axle all done. I'll give you guys a little peep of that. So he's just got it plated. He ended up plating the top and the bottom. And then we got Hillbilly and Sean. They are grinding away on the frame, doing a little bit of welding, probably just to patch up the holes, little holes, whatever, pinholes. They're grinding away. And of course, I'm not doing anything because I don't ever do anything. But I figured I better get all the Yukon stuff so we can sort it out and send what needs to go to Chad. So we're sending the axles up to Chad for him to put the gears in. So we got a whole bunch of Yukon stuff here. So I'm gonna get it all pulled down, put it over here, and then when Robbie's done, I'll get with him and we'll sort it out so we don't forget that. So that's like the main point of sending the axles away. So let's get going. All right, well, everybody's in the shop, grinding away, welding away. Me, I got with Hector, and we need this cherry picker working. So our friends over at Harbor Freight sent us a Pittsburgh 8-ton, super heavy duty hydraulic ram. That goes right in there because of that one quit working on us. And air powered. So that's gonna be awesome. So I got Hector with it. I got Hector with me. We're gonna change this out. We're gonna show you guys as we change it out and how cool the new jack is with the air or manual, whatever one you want. And yeah, I'll have Hector explain a little bit and we'll do this.
Y vamos a estrenar.
What's in the box? You know what's in the box?
Caja.
Sí. Yeah. Very nice. Ah,
Huevo. Muy bien, ahora vamos a cambiar esto. Es un gato del elevador de la grúa. Va a quedar excelente.
All right, so we're running out of daytime and the frame, we're a ways off before we can take it to Kevin. So change of plans. We're gonna go up to Chad's fab. We're getting all our Yukon gear and axle stuff, all our install kits, our Grizzly lockers, our gear sets, and we're gonna take them up for Chad with the axles so that he can do his magic. Now, Yukon Gear and Axle is an elite partner from Onyx Off-Road, so make sure if you guys ever want to save some money, get your elite membership with Onyx and save a crap ton of money on these parts because Yukon Gear and Axle is the best and they're expensive. So with your elite membership, you get quite a bit of money off. It's just a no-brainer because that's what we did. But we have all new axle shafts. These are all staying here because we're going to install those when they get back from Chad. We're not going to powder coating today, but we're going to Chad's, and I'm going to take my kids, and I'm going to take you, so let's go.
Well, Chad, know you're coming?
Yeah, I have to be there before 7.
all right, one thing. This is for you, Chad. Last time you worked on the bus, you left one of your bits in it. So remember to give that to Chad.
Oh, Chad's bit. You know what I'll do? I'll put it in my pocket and I'll forget.
Until you bend over and it falls out.
Yeah.
Loading up.
All right, we are loaded up in the 550, headed to American Fork to Chad's Fabs. And we have little Adley pants in the back. And we got Lincoln. And we got the boss supervising. And we got the baby boss in the back being a little bossy. And we got the big boss. We got the adult boss not being bossy at all. So anyway, depending on traffic, we're about 2 hours away. Hopefully we're there sooner. Chad's got to be gone by 7 and it is 4:52. So we're trying to hurry. We'll get up there as quick as possible, get these unloaded, and get back to the shop. Well, we're not getting back to the shop tonight because it'll be too late. So much.
Oh.
Dad, there's a house here?
Yeah, they live here. Yeah.
All right, the axles are in good hands.
Goodish.
Yeah, I don't know if Chad's excited or not.
Yeah.
I'll be helping the competition. See that back there?
Well, you never know what could happen. So.
See the competition back there. But anyway, we won't snoop around. So anyway, we're gonna head back to the shop, but not till tomorrow. So it is tomorrow.
All right, so me and Hector got the hydraulic ram all in place, and we tested it out yesterday. We didn't get to show you because Robbie took the axles, he took the camera, dropped them off to Chad, so we just went ahead and finished it, got it set up. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this, we got Hillbilly helping Hector while I film it. We're gonna get this transmission picked up from this and just center it out so then Robbie can spray it. He's gonna paint it. But yeah, look how good that looks. You got the air over hydraulic. Right? Oh, dude. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We'll show you as we get it all suspended up. Just wheel that to the one side and it'll level out.
All right, it is the next day. So we dropped everything off at Chad's last night. But what I'm doing now is I am basically drawing on these links. So I've come up with a system so that I know where they go when we get them back from powder coat, because powder coat's gonna cover everything up. So I'm putting A2. Now on the front axle, hear me out. 1A is gonna be the top. Oh, I got it backwards already. Already screwed up. I'm gonna have to grind that. Anyway, so this is the axle side. So I'm gonna put A1. And this I know is the driver's side top because it's got the brake lines. And then I'm gonna put A2 on this one. So that's a match. And then I'm gonna do the exact same on the bottom. I'm gonna put A1 and A2. So A1 on the bottom is gonna be the left hand, A2 is gonna be the passenger side on the bottom. And I'm gonna do the rear, A3 and A4. A3 and A4. Anyway, it's a system I've come up with that will make sense to me, and that's what matters. Okay? So that's what we're doing. Anyway, so we got Sean working on some skid plates. We got Hillbilly and Hector working on the engine and transmission. We're getting stuff done.
So since we got this transmission lifted up with the new Ram that works phenomenal, we went ahead and changed the transmission filter and transmission pan gasket because we don't know when it's been changed, and so it's smart to change it now while it's not in the vehicle or nothing. So we're hurrying changing it before it gets painted, so that way we can paint all underneath, bolts, everything can get painted. And the transmission pan and gasket has been replaced and has a new one in it. So we already got the transmission pan dropped, the new filter installed, got the new O-ring bushing seal installed into the transmission before the transmission pan. So now it's time for the transmission pan and the new gasket.
All right, today we got the frame upside down. We're making skid plates underneath the van, getting them laid out. We're gonna fold this over so it touches the frame, so it'll be slanted. Something like that, and lay it down. We're gonna trim these little ends off so it looks better. You gotta notch out a little more for the drive shaft, and then we'll be done with them. Then go to powder coat. So, you good?
Yeah, just so you guys can see how big this belly pan's gonna be. Like, basically the hole underneath in the center section is gonna be covered. You added this one. That's for the transmission skid plate. Looks good.
right, the skid plate's coming along nicely. So what Sean did is he cut and bent this right here, and I was able to weld it top and bottom. We put a trim piece on the front. That's what our inner fender well is gonna eventually connect to. And we also put a trim piece on the back. So we're gonna do that to this other side. Also, while we were doing that, we decided that we wanted to reinforce the center section just in case a rock hits it, because we've got a big old hoop in it. So we're gonna make a reinforcement panel that actually goes on the inside and bolts the two pieces together for some extra strength. So Sean's getting that all figured out, and I'm gonna make it on the plasma. All right, so I took my template, transferred it. Obviously, we've got it into CAD. We're gonna put it over to the table, burn it out of aluminum, and then Sean is gonna drill and tap it. I offered to make some holes, but we're gonna tap into this rather than bolt through it. So, what we're doing. All right, Sean got this side cut. We welded the top side. Now I flipped it. We're welding the bottom side. We just have the reinforcement panel all drilled, tapped, bolted. We're just about to the point where we can strip it down again, finish grinding, flip it over, finish grinding, and load it and haul it to Kevin. So, trying to get everything finished up tonight to where I can take off in the morning and go to powder extreme coatings. Now, before any of you hit me up about my budget, we are going there to use his facilities to powder coat. So it's going to be budget friendly. All right, so it is the next morning, the morning where we go to Kevin's. We got to figure out everything that needs powder coated. So we got all the links, we got the steering links, we got all the aluminum panels, we got the bumper, we got the skid plate, knuckles, wheels, frame, all the engine. We need to go set out all the engine tins, make sure they're all there.
And in the box, we got the timing chain cover,
oil pan,
valley cover, and then there's two other boxes sitting there. But
those are the valve covers. And then the AC bracket.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's in there.
Or the AC bracket and then the power steering bracket.
That's in the box.
Okay. Anything else? All right. Is there anything in this conglomeration?
No.
That needs powder coat? For sure. Okay. You got it on record.
Do we
John
want to do,
says.
I'm not saying.
What about the fuel cap? Do we want to do a fuel cap?
No, the fuel cap. We're gonna routine it. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh.
It's frame, good to go.
You can look it over.
Let's go look it over. That wasn't very confident. This side appears like it's good to me. Are we, so two bolts,
Yeah.
4 on bottom, nothing on the front.
I don't think we need it on the front.
Okay. Do we, yes, grab the MIG welder. We better weld these in here. Don't you think?
Well, they're welded back here.
You think it'll be okay then?
I don't know.
All right, when we rip this bumper off.
You are not ripping that off.
You are not ripping it off.
All right.
Putting a half an inch thick on
When we rip that bumper off, we're coming back to this video right here. That is so sick. It seriously just looked like it was made for that. It's because it was. Look at that. Now, me and Sean talked yesterday. We easily could have went chink, chink, and it would have worked just fine. But this just looks awesome.
Yeah, that's
full custom. It's full custom right there, guys. Sean did a great job. We're gonna give him a good pat on the back, and you should too. Okay.
Well, getting everything for the Overlander van, Onyx van, whatever we're calling it, loaded up to take up the powder coat. I already got the links in the truck, putting the bumper in the truck, then we'll put the frame on the truck, and we'll start putting like the boxes in the frame, so that way it's just easier to strap it in and hold it in. Put a blanket down so that way there's no rattling noise. So now that should be quiet. Should.
All right, so we're gonna get this all flipped around. Oh, Sean needs to do.
No, actually, it'll be better because it'll be up.
What about the bottom one?
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
No, yeah, that one. Sean's gonna hurry and just do a little bit of spot grind, and then we'll flip the frame over, get it loaded, and take it up to Kevin.
I won't even touch those because we put them on there. And then we'll just flip. That's the thing is we probably want to take those off now. And just like that, we switch it from that side to that side. Time to go down.
So we're getting the strap wrapped around the frame, up around this fork extender. We'll tighten it up, and then we can use that to pick it straight up. So, need the jack. Roll.
Ooh. Yeah. Hey. Oh yeah. Time to do some sketchy stuff.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
Time to do some sketchy stuff.
Oh, get it on here as straight as possible. Okay, straight out. Okay, so we're just getting everything strapped down.
All right, we got everything loaded. We are headed to Kevin's at Powder Stream Coatings, and then my boy Philip Cato from Cato's Custom Upholstery called, and he's got the seats done. And I am so excited because I literally told him, you are the expert, which he's beyond the expert. He's probably the best in the world, but whatever. Anyway, I said, you pick out the color, you pick out the design, do whatever you would do if these were your seats, because we're gonna be building him one for his shop. We already told you guys that. So I called him this morning, he said they're done, and he said he cannot wait for us to see it. So I can't wait to show you guys. Let's get on the road. We got a lot to do today, but I am pumped. All right, so we are headed to Kevin's up at Powder Stream Coatings to take all the Onyx frame and parts and pieces. But we figured since Demery's starting to weld a lot more, we're gonna stop at our friends Humphrey's Welding Supply and American Fork. We're gonna get her a welding helmet and some other stuff so that she can really become an expert.
I think I already am an expert.
She's not wrong. $10,000 later, and she is gonna be protected. Just kidding. The guys at Humphreys took complete care of us. Joe and Jamin, thank you guys. We got her, well, it's in the box. We got her a new Miller, I'll tell you what it is. A new Miller Infinity welding helmet, which is the top of the line. Got her a nice blue jacket, some glovies. And we got Sean some gloves too. And we got some silver Sharpies to sign autographs. And we got some black markers. Yeah, we're set up now. But anyway, thank you, Humphreys. You guys, if you need any welding supplies in the Utah Valley or Sanpete County, Humphreys Welding Supply, they got like 4 or 5 different places. Thank you guys for taking care of us. Let's get to Salt Lake. Are you excited? You're a full-blown welder. You already said you're an expert. Don't worry, I'll carry it for you. I got it. All right, so we made it to Kevin's. We have all of the Onyx Build Challenge frame, parts, pieces, wheels. Now we get the fun task of unloading it all and then figuring out colors. But it doesn't really matter because he's not going to do it today because we're coming back up to help. Did you know that?
Yep.
Yeah, see? He knows.
We're putting you all the work. We're going to make you blast it and we're going to make you coat it.
And I'm fine with that. So anyway, we'll get it all unstrapped and go over it.
I'm on that.
All right, we just got everything unloaded. Oh, where was that? Oh, in one of our boxes. So we'll go give them an idea of what we want color-wise and hit the road and head back to the shop. So we went ahead and overwhelmed Kevin, but we're gonna be back next week to help, so it'll be just fine.
Yep. Gonna put you guys to work.
All right, we made it to Cato's Custom Upholstery. Got him a little snack. Tried to butter him up a little bit. So we have not seen the seats. We don't know what he did. All I know is he's the best, and they're gonna look the best, and I can't wait to see him.
Isn't Cato is the best?
No, he is.
Pick his first.
Well, I ate my candy bar.
Yeah. That's a sweet rock fill. Oh, you have a shop over here too.
Yeah.
How long has this been?
A little while.
Oh, sweet.
Dude. There you go.
That is so awesome. That is so sick.
So that's why I asked if you were leaving a graffiti on it or not, right?
You know what?
That's why I asked if you were going to leave
Oh,
a
I
graffiti
see.
on it. Because we were like, oh man, it's cool. It's something different.
That's way cool.
Nobody laser edges stuff. We put the American flag on the headrest. So they're like vice versa. You know, when you put them all on, I'll show you. And then we left a fart cannon just in case.
That's awesome. We weren't sure.
Yeah.
We weren't sure if you'd cover it or. No, that's perfect.
It's so when you're pooping yourself on the trail from getting something, it just right out.
Right out.
Exactly.
That
Just
is
put a bucket
awesome.
underneath it, you're good to go. So
That's super sick.
nothing crazy,
No,
fun, you know. Kind of matches the crazy seats.
yeah, no,
If you hate it, well, that's good because I'm gonna keep it.
it's not hated. You know, that's cool. Because we fully expected you just to cover we figured you'd cover all 5 of them. Like, yeah, we'll let him do whatever, but I think it looks awesome.
That's what to do. I
You,
just kind of run with it.
you did perfect.
I kind of wanted the metalwork to be the
highlight.
highlight of the seat because they're so cool.
All right, we're taking this. Check that out. We have the one and only Cato's Custom Upholstery logo in seat in the world.
In the world. Like Robbie said.
It's not even a joke. It's real.
In America.
Look at that. Look at that. They're directional. Okay.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
Now, for all you, let me turn around. Let me borrow this shirt. Let me see your shirt right quick. You see that flag right there? You see that? Do you know why that's moving that way? It's because when we go into battle, we move forward and that flag's flying back. Look at any uniform.
Yeah.
So anybody that thinks any different, call Uncle Sam, he'll tell you.
And guess what? Cato right here is a veteran.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
thank you for your service. Make sure you thank him.
You don't have to thank me.
Look
It
at what
was
he's
fun.
doing.
We had a good time. You know what we did in the military? Woo! I'm glad there weren't cameras around then.
Back in my day.
Yeah, right.
Cool. Okay, let's get these loaded up. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Come here, give me a hug. There you go. Oh, hey, where's that hand going?
Hey. This is really weird. We don't have a frame that's been here for 6 months anymore. All we got is tires left. You know what that means? It means we're getting really close to having this build done. And I'm not really sure what else to do. So, yeah. Make sure you guys head over to Onyx Off-Road. Get yourself an elite membership. That supports them, it supports us, so that we can support you with awesome content. So, as always, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.
Testing. La 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 la.